разворачиваем, надеюсь, не слетит. И там труба проснется, покатим, все. Okay, I think it's going. Hello, Hippocat.
Hey.
So, second to last stream of Doom 4, perhaps. Unless I really just like unexpectedly breeze through these levels, which I don't expect, honestly. That's why it's unexpectedly. But I think I would prefer to split it like that. So, the plan today is, for those of you who know the game, 2 hell levels and 1 more Mars level. And the last hell level for next time, followed by maybe some classic maps and looking at the various render modes and how they changed the look of the game a little bit. That kind of stuff. But yeah, so we are in the Titan's realm, and I believe we did we listen to this? No, we didn't actually listen to this, I don't think. I don't remember we even stepped up this close last time before switching off. So let's start by listening to some more really stupid sounding metal growl style narration here.
Of his reckoning was uncounted. The scribes carved his name deep in the tablets of hell across eons, and each battle etched terror in the hearts of the demons. They knew he would come, as he always had, as he always will, to feast on the blood of the wicked, for he alone could draw strength from his fallen foes. And ever his power grew, swift and unrelenting.
Okay, I kind of zoned down during the middle of that, so I assume there wasn't anything interesting during all that. But for the sake of completion, we gotta listen to it. Also, I just noticed he's missing one of his teeth there. Oh well. Let's go down, I suppose. I was kind of hoping for maybe a level featuring just a normal landscape in hell, kind of like this. But no, right off the bat we got to drop down into environments, indoor environments rather. And if I remember this place... Hello, touchdown. If I remember this place well, there's gonna be Keikos immediately, which is why I took out my thing, because it's just marvelous against Keiko demons. It's fucking brilliant. Oh yes, and I did complete the thing, so I now can move with it, which is also even more brilliant. But yes, so this actually, you know what? Of course, nowhere near an atmosphere, but this kinda reminds me of some parts of Doom 3 Hell. Less bones though. Well, I mean, less in Doom 3. Maybe it's just because it's a cavern with a skull marking the exit or entrance or whatever you want to call it. Yeah, it's his own hell, it's his own game. Let's not waste too much time comparing the two. We've established our emotions concerning those. You know what? Give me a second, I will do a little bit of rearranging the Mozilla window because I couldn't actually see the entire chat. There we go. Yeah, touchdown, I kind of agree, but I don't know if it will be my favorite. I actually don't think I particularly have a favorite. I quite like some scenes in the first hell level and the last. I think Necropolis might be my least favorite hell level, it's the next one. But, you know. Actually, you don't know, because I don't know what I was going to follow that up with. After watching so much Doom 64, it's kinda hard not to fall into just playing as if this was an old Doom. I need to remember that I actually have to move more. Sorry for falling asleep yesterday, by the way, Hippocat. I literally was the end of a really tiresome day, with me not having gotten a lot of sleep, so I kinda, you know, just half instinctively moved to the bed to watch from there, across the room. And I closed my eyes for a second, and next thing I knew, things have changed.
Well, no problem with that. Sleeping is good.
Well, I fucked that up.
And I always approve of sleeping.
Yeah, well, I didn't do a lot of sleeping this week, so I guess I kind of made up for it. But on the plus side, I woke up and got up today at 6 AM, so it'll be a longer day for me. But yeah, wow, that's out of the way over here. I was trying rather to do. There is a challenge here: kill a lost soul, another lost soul, and I feel like that whole place in the very beginning is kind of set up for that. So let's try that again. I will use something else on the mancubus because Mancubus is killed with like what? 4 shots with this, which is kind of BS, maybe because of his armor. Let's see how you like my rocket launcher. Actually, it's a Cyber Mancubus, so I guess he is more armored, or I will tackle that. Okay. Go to hell. Well, I mean, not really. That would be a bit redundant, but you know, figuratively speaking. Also, you know, Touchdown, I do kinda like when there's a lot of caves. You might know. I do really enjoy cavernous environments, but it's just... oh shit, yes, right. Okay, that guy kinda fucked up, and I fucked up there. God damn it, where's... give me moral souls. Well, just kill me. I want to do this. So yeah, probably not going to be breezing through. Actually, I've never done this, so that's why I'm learning. But yeah. Interesting Touchdown. I guess maybe there is later spots that I just don't remember where it could be accidentally done. I just usually don't wait for them to charge, and if, as far as I understand, when they're charged, if you shoot them, that's the only way to send them flying that much. To actually launch one into another. But yeah, as I said, I do really most often enjoy... you know what, fuck it, this might be faster actually. Cavernous indoor cave environments, and you know, I wouldn't even object if like all of hell was indoors. Maybe I would, maybe I would, I don't know. Actually, but like, you know, they'll have... Did I kill him? Wow, that was kinda quick. Like Limbo of Doom 1 is my favorite hell level, and it's all indoors. I guess you kinda need the contrast, but these caves are just not quite as atmospheric as they could be. Okay, let's see once again. Yeah, fucking... oh, I shouldn't be aiming downside. I don't know why I'm even aiming downsides. Fucking hell. I refuse to put my challenge completion in the hands of chance. I will do this and then we'll proceed as normal.
Actually, Antroid, is there hell in any other games apart from Doom?
Well, I'm sure there must be. Like, do you mean specifically some specific type of hell, or just, you know, the afterlife in general as a concept?
Just some depiction of hell.
Well, I mean, Painkiller, Dante's Inferno, at the very least. I'm sure there's dozens more. Fear Effect, I think, has Chinese hell. And yeah.
Is it just all the same everywhere? Just
Well,
fire and brimstone type?
Painkiller had quite the effective hell. I don't know if you know. I mean, I think everyone
played
knows.
Painkiller.
Well, pretty much in Painkiller it was a landscape kind of frozen in time, where there was just a lot of kind of like depiction of war and human conflicts, like armies charging at each other, like a nuke getting set off in the distance, and it's all like frozen in time, and you can't actually see any humans, but you can hear like screams of, you know, battle charges and just whatnot. Basically, they implied by sound humans in the area, but it was a really cool hell level. Fuck, you know what? Oh, I think yeah, okay, splash damage was enough. Thank fuck. Which other one did I mention? Dante's Inferno, well, it was kind of classic, that old, you know. It did have a fair share of stone and fire in it. And I guess metal, perhaps. I guess it was pretty much kinda like this, but more conceptually specific, like the circle where everything is about greed, so there's a lot of gold in there. Oh, I guess I'm getting damaged down walking on this floor. And well, other circles. I haven't watched the playthrough of that in a long time, so I need to remember. Best thing I remember from that game is the Cleopatra boss with Mark Antonius or whatever his name is. Also, shout out to straight up the Doom Sprite green column with heart on it. Very cool. There's a little challenge, what? Upgrade board there. Okay, Touchdown. I think Painkiller itself is crap. I think the hell level is pretty cool. I don't remember. I might have said under some influence of, you know, strong emotions that Painkiller Hell is crap, but I don't truly believe that. That was a really cool level. Oh, maybe you do the challenge here as well. Well, I mean, if you don't suck. I actually have never used... Oh no. I have never used... fuck you. Double fuck you. Shit. Ah! Damn it. Pin keys. I've never used single shotgun to kill lost souls before. I usually use the automatic rifle thing. Okay, has it auto-saved, I wonder? Well, doesn't really matter this time. Okay, it did, cool. You did save my pressing that switch. I actually have no idea what it does. I just know that it's here and I should press it. Yes, Tajdan, exactly. I don't know if you said it before or after, but I usually use the rifle, but I'm not sure it sends them flying back like that. Actually, I might as well see it right now. Oh right, it's this. It straight up just opens this little secret here. For some reason I thought this was opened elsewhere. But yeah, these two hell levels here kind of are depressing. Mostly because they are very samey all throughout. And their layouts are pretty uninspired. Like, they have a lot of teleporters between just rooms, teleport, battle, exit room to teleport to another room, battle again. And like they use keys, but that's all a pretense because you are at no point have any sort of choice of where to go. Man, I don't know what I've been playing, but I keep wanting to aim down. So yeah, so this thing doesn't really send them flying back as much. Maybe. Okay, I gotta do something. Maybe I can dodge him. Oh, he's stuck on that brick. What? Well, I mean, okay. Oh shit, he is no longer stuck. I guess they are quite a lot easier to dodge when you can focus on them, because you just, even in corridors such as this is possible. It's kind of like several encounters you had with Hell Knights Hypocat in your Doom 64. Yesterday someone said like a corridor was too narrow when it wasn't. But I think there was, in one of the earlier streams, there was a Hell Knight in the corridor which was about twice as narrow. And I feel it was still fair. Because at least in the original PC Dooms, you could always just completely come close to him and make it so he shoots in, like, kind of diagonal. Pretty much, the closer you are to him on the opposite wall of a corridor that he is, even if the corridor is just barely like a meter wide, you can make him shoot very diagonally and dodge it easily. Also, I really like this indoor design here, even though it's not really Doomish, hellish in my... Maybe it is, I don't know. It looks really cool.
I can't really tell because the image quality is kinda crap.
Ah, well...
Are you by chance running torrents or anything?
I should be... No, I did a reboot and torrents don't... QB torrent doesn't auto-launch. Let me quickly get OBS and see now. I have not been dropping frames at least, so that's cool.
It's just Discord being a dick, I guess.
Yeah. Give it time.
I'm just looking at stream on YouTube right now.
Yeah, that would be also a good idea. So these bomb pillars, I mean, from the trailer, the original trailer, and you know, oh, I guess I put off the room that gives you this. Yeah, I need to do that immediately because I put on a room during the Cyber Demon fight. That made me a vacuum, but I no longer need it. I need the distance. Where is the... No. Yeah. That one is much better. In my opinion anyways. May take out the other one for the boss as well. Oh hey look, like Doom 3, this game has hell zombies. I don't remember if they're threatening. No, they're not. I think they have a different name, and there might be a different entry for them in our data, but maybe there is not. I feel like I've already read something about them. Let me see. That's just that boring narration. Monsters. The possessed. There's only one. Yeah, I think the other ones are called the Unwilling. Oh, yeah, we do have I guess maybe from the last hell level, yeah. I forgot we already had the hell level before. Must have encountered the zombies in it. But yes, so as I was about to say, from the original trailer, I was kind of unsure that they would get even just like slightly competently interesting aesthetics in hell. But for all the potential, it had to be more atmospheric. I have to say, I still feel it's high quality level, well, just, you know, visually level design. Also, I feel like this is a reference to the one texture. Actually, several textures. One of them is like the hairy arm texture, and the other one's just skin. You might remember if I get my level for Doom 2 and them only, with the skyscrapers made of that texture. Like 3 things of skin and metal.
Well, I don't remember the level, but I remember the texture.
Oh, good enough. Yeah. Might have been a bad idea because he got AoEs, but maybe I can do a Hell Knight thing and just stun him. Oh, yeah, you cannot beat this room. This is a must-have for me. Hey there. Man, I love the running animation though. It's so silly looking. I shouldn't be trying to do that. It's take quite more than one punch, unlike the zombies. Got his leg off. Oh, there's a cyber one. Interesting that they made, and it kind of reminds me of the Night Marines and such in Hell Knights, in that it's a variation of an existing enemy here. And it's, I cannot say I disapprove of the idea of, I mean, they brought some completely new enemies as well, but I do enjoy some variation types. Maybe it's from my Might Magic days. I remember you said people get in your stream that you don't quite approve of monster recolors. I actually wanted to punch them.
Well, it's not like but it's just like a really lazy way to make a new monster.
I always felt like, you know, you should of course. Oh shit! Oh, double shit. Well, you should of course make as many cool monster types as you normally would, without resorting to recoloring for completely different monsters. But I feel like then, after the fact, putting in some variations can only be good. Like, if, say, maybe, I don't know, maybe some people would disagree. I mean, obviously, some people are always going to disagree. But even in, like, Doom, if they had slightly tougher imps with slightly different color, slightly different pinties, or slightly faster pinties, slightly different color, I would be all for it. I would be, just like in Shitty High added recolors of armor and health bonuses, because I know, just when I thought of it, I realized, yes, this feels nice, I want this. And the same kind of extends to enemies.
Well, I don't know, I probably like them if they were more different in their behavior. They're just like different color, and that's that. They don't do anything new.
Well, yeah, but you know, there is always the question of how much effort is logical to extend into more and more enemy types. And I feel like...
Also, Postal Dude, I have no fucking clue why Antroid sets up sound this way.
Well,
So
at the
that's
moment
a
I
question
can
to Antroid.
sometimes hardly hear you, so there's obviously some discrepancy between how I hear things and how the stream works. Let me see. I mean, what I could do is I could lower your volume in Discord and then lower my Doom volume to hell, but I don't actually want to do that, so you'll have to bear with that. And I mean, Hippocat always talks quiet anyway, so it's actually kind of a boon in disguise that he is set up to be louder. Oh, hello. There is the little reference to a texture. By the way, since you missed that level in the SNES Doom, Hippocat, because it crashed or whatever it did, I don't know, froze. E1M, whatever it is in the SNES Doom, basically, you remember when you defeat the Barons and you go up the stairs that like emerge, you step on that kind of face to teleport yourself to the black room,
yeah,
where you get killed. So since there are no textures in SNES Doom, it's quite interesting. Because the PC in the original Doom, well, I mean Doom 2 as well, floor textures couldn't be that large for a whole face, so it had to be made up of 4 different textures, so it's like 4 floors in there.
Yeah, I remember that.
And apparently SNES Doom actually didn't change that. And I can tell because one of the fourths of that square is a little lighter green shade than the other three, which is really weird looking. And always perplexed me, like, what the hell? And since when I was a kid I didn't play on higher difficulty settings, it will just boot me out of the game into the first level again after I finished it on low difficulty. I always thought like, oh, maybe you need to step into that particular square instead of just like the other bigger part of it. And then when it didn't work, next time I couldn't remember, did I step into the bigger part of it or not? God damn it. You could probably guess how frustrating it was to beat all the, like, episode 1, and then you get one chance to, what I thought was to do, like, the ending right, to actually beat the episode instead of just getting glitched back into the beginning. Oh well. Enough depression. Well, possibly I don't know. Could be, I mean, by someone do you actually specifically...
Definitely yours.
Mine? Again? What? I'll have you know, I've had compliments on my sound quality as compared to when I did on the old computer. I guess maybe it's just static interference again or something. I'm not gonna fiddle with the jacks, because that will just unplug my internet again and interrupt the stream.
Just get a fucking normal headset. You're like a fucking billionaire, Antroid.
My headset is
probably waste
not,
some money on
like
a headset.
the cheapest one, like second cheapest only, at worst. And besides, it has happened, well, I mean, I guess maybe I've never bought particularly expensive ones, but it has happened to the previous one as well, where I'll just get this hell noise static thing instead of whatever I was talking into, and then it fixed itself. And it seemed to particularly depend on, like, when I was touching the case of the computer, it would be different. So I don't actually know which is the biggest problem in that setup. This room is pretty cool touchdown. I don't remember it particularly more than any other, but I guess it just kind of blends in with all the other rooms in this level. Okay, where... oh, hello. Well, holy shit, this is long. How does anyone play without the fully upgraded distance thing? Okay, possibly you just come over and hand it to me, I will gladly take it. Okay, so apparently if you just extend the smallest amount of effort to aim, you can actually kill them in 2 shots of this, which I should have remembered, honestly. Okay, you know what, I believe it's time I sold to the demons. Didn't give me that much help, but I didn't really need it. I'd rather... oh shit, hello. Oh, I'm out of ammo for this magnificent. Well, okay, touchdown I will. I think the fight cannot be too long. Oh, there's another one. Cannot be too long from over now. Oh shit. Okay, I better not lose where he is. Yikes! Okay, that should have killed me and I'm out of blood. Yes! We'll get some help. Right, relief on the wall. Let's find which wall. I think I spotted something as I was running about. This one, maybe. When I was running about, I thought it was just a summoner. The head looks like a summoner's head. There are probably details to it. Let me put on the scope. Also, it has multiplayer. I cannot speak for how cool. Holy shit, this scope is bad for this. Cannot speak for how cool it is though. Yeah, this doesn't zoom. What should I do? I shouldn't stand in the fire. Well, this... that was kinda reminiscent of the Doom box art, but there are things more reminiscent of the Doom box art in this game. So touchdown, which part did you want to see? There's mouths here in the wall depicted. I guess these must be all barons, or judging by their horns, and then you guys some sort of hell commander. I look at this side. Fuck it. Let's use this even though it does a weird thing. I guess it doesn't do too weird a thing. Probably better to look through this. Martian hero from Doom 3. Well, I don't remember. Doom 3 was... God damn it. In Doom 3 there was one of those stones which had a picture like this. And it was... the textures were pretty low res. I can't really tell if this bears any resemblance. I think just about any humanoid figure would bear resemblance to that texture. But I guess the pose and all that. Anyway, actually I should probably like, where is the direction to go? I'm probably gonna explore for power-ups and shit. What's this? Oh damn, I could use it. Well, translates into some health, I guess. Directly and indirectly. What? Indirectly. Okay, there's a portal. Probably not getting that one. Oh yeah, what are my other challenges? Oh, there is a death from Valve glory kill on the Baron. Shit, well I better do that. And kill 20 demons. Well, I think I might be a bit late for that. Let's actually rush into
Hey,
the next...
Antroid.
What?
Are you up for a little experiment?
What kind of experiment?
Might your mic in OBS, I mean mute, for a few seconds?
In OBS?
Yes.
I have no idea where it is in OBS. Let me see. Boo boo boo! Probably this.
Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah, the static is still present. I guess that doesn't really affect.
Well, I mean, if you were hearing me, then why would the static go away? Or did you check the stream as well?
No, I did not check the stream. Oh well, whatever.
Well, someone can say in the stream, there was a brief period there when I was muted, if the static just disappeared. Actually, I'm not sure what I would do if I knew that the static disappeared, because like I wouldn't give me any hints as to how to fix it. Besides, you know, getting a new mic. Well, shit, I guess it... well, I mean, yeah, it was probably mine all along, but... okay, you know what? I'm gonna be brave and reckless, and I will try to reach the mic jack without even, like, shifting the air near the internet jack. Okay, let's hope that didn't disable my internet completely.
Well, I can still hear you.
Yeah, okay. So when I rotated that jack, I did hear some static in my actual ears, and there were moments where I could only hear in one ear. So I'm guessing there is, maybe it is a shitty headset. Maybe there is just something about the connection there.
Do you use like the audio jack?
Yes.
Get the fucking USB microphone.
Yeah, well, I will consider it. God, what? I guess I do have USB ports to spare nowadays. I didn't use to on my old PC, so I would have been quite hesitant to choose USB devices when other options were available. Okay, so as I've surmised, I'm probably not doing the power-up challenge because I've just not been getting the power-ups. But chances are there will be another Baron. Also, let's check if I missed any things. Well, I missed that guy there. Should go get him. Somewhere in that corner, I believe. Ha! There we go, Hippocat. Boss dude has words that align with my viewpoint there a little bit.
Well, it's kind of the opposite for me.
Okay, I didn't get the drone, but we'll be in that... I kinda hope we'll be in that place again, which I'm actually not sure of now that I think about it. Let me see if I can find the portal down here. This is just... You know, the structure of these levels isn't the best, because they're just literally portals. I've never liked over-reliance on teleports. I guess it could be explained in the old Dooms when they would teleport you out of the water and such, because they wouldn't have to spend sectors on stairs and but, you know, just kind of, like, why? Never mind, where's... Oh, that's it. What? Was that literally just a teleporter across the room again?
With USB headset, you can have this cool like 5.1 effect emulation.
Well, I mean, I have spatially accurate sounding sound anyway, so like, why would I need that? What does it do? Besides, you know...
It's way more spatially accurate.
I don't know, I can't really complain about my current state. Oh, okay, I just never even approached this guy apparently. Well, I don't think we get any more weapons. I'm pretty sure we don't get any more weapons, so I might as well just pick at random. Well, you know what, if I cared enough, I probably would have looked into fixing this between streams, but sadly, I'm a bit lazy, as you might have surmised over the years. Also, let's read about the Titan's Realm, because we didn't get the auto map, meaning we got another entry here. If you're... yeah, this should be new. If you are one of the lucky disciples who will get to experience a pilgrimage to hell, there are some preparations you must make for your journey. You must make sure all your affairs are in order before leaving. Donate all of your belongings, excluding any security controlled materials. Oh, okay. To a tier 2 advocate and record any final logs you may wish to make. Your savings and assets will be used to fund additional UAC research. For the expedition itself, you may wish to consider sedation. Advocates can get overwhelmed during their transition, and a magically administered balancing agent can help ease the excitement. Lastly, prepare your mind for the wonders you will experience. Seeing the remains of a Titan is an experience that will buckle the knees of the most steadfast advocate. If you are lucky, you may even get to see a live Titan. If you do, you must record the sighting immediately and hurry your storage devices to a scout boat for safety. It is not known if any Titans still inhabit the Great Steppe, so if you get a chance to be a sacrifice to one of these massive beasts, take it. Cool. Yeah, posted, my ears can hear in 65 FPS. Don't you know? Yeah, I feel like I remember this place. Yes, I do remember this place. This is a little bit of a hub-spoke situation. And if I remember correctly, there should be some type of near-secret experience over here. Or maybe just straight up required. Oh no. Oh, well, I mean, I probably am not locked out because there are more doors in there. Oh shit, that's right. I need your silly hideaway, I have my own. I wonder what's that? Is that urine on the walls literally, or what? Or like vomit? I wonder if with superior USB 5.1 whatever I would have heard the ceiling was above me. Oh boy, I'm sure hoping there will be no pinkies in this room. Okay, the yellow door is additionally barred with teeth, which means it's serious about it. Alright, I remember this place. Okay, this could give me a little bit of an edge towards my power completion. That's some vulnerability and zombies are easy. Okay, I probably won't have enough time for... yeah, it has run out already. And I should have reviewed my challenges, but it doesn't really matter too much. I don't have any more places I need to spend my upgrade points on. And gotta love the fucking whatever it's called, knockback. Oh boy. I'm not even dealing with you in these waters, Mancubus. That was a bit of a waste of resources. Right, I believe this is a secret. Yeah, this has to be E1M8 here, maybe. This must be the room with the barrel and pinkies and shit. Now I just have to remember where the lever is, because I feel like it's nowhere even near here. I feel like it's somewhere like up in here, maybe even inaccessible to me at the moment. Oh, fuck off. What an idiot. Man, I wonder if I'm just monumentally bad at handling pinkies. When they are alone, they are like more than fine. Okay, that was where I jumped off of. Yeah, where could the lever be? Well, I will probably encounter it on my own eventually. Additional pinky lore, what we've all been craving. Pinkies will charge once their prey is detected, using a cortical bone plate that covers their face as a battering ram. They accelerate quickly but have limited control when charging. Their inability to stop quickly or turn makes them vulnerable to charging over ledges or into hard surfaces, stunning them. At close range, the pinky has a significant bite, which it will use to fend off attackers. They have limited visual perception and rely primarily on pheromone detection to locate enemies. The thinner skin on their flanks does not offer as much protection and should be considered a point of weakness. Gnawed carcasses of pinkies have been extracted from portals, suggesting they are considered a delicacy in hell. Or maybe that, you know, there are stronger monsters than pinkies in hell. Who knows? Oh. I guess I've been collecting all of these. Yeah, I'm going to be on the lookout for a lever. It could be hidden positively anywhere. Huh. Level design, level design. Actually, that is fairly major here. Hello there. Right, well, let's go through the yellow door. And while it's opening, I'm gonna completely ignore the fanciful effects. And just look over the place once more. Would that have been down there? Probably not, but for some reason I feel compelled to check once again. Give me a sec. Could have been there. Here, for all I know. Nothing in this little dead end here, I don't think. This already had a button in it, so not likely. Okay. But yeah, I do remember this is where you go for the level. On my last Nightmare playthrough, I wasn't really even trying to go for any secrets, and I think I still unlocked that by accident. Right, the yellow door was this. This is starting to feel more like Doom 64 every day. Okay, I need a Baron. Does anyone have a Baron? And this is standing there and taking it. Okay, that was kind of a pointless decision to use that little whatever grenade attack from the chainsaw. From what chainsaw? From shotgun rather. It would be cool if my chainsaw had grenades on it though. I can't lie. shite! Okay. That seems like a good idea. Oh, there's stuff. I wonder if there's a power up in here somewhere. Actually, I could just check. They do appear on the minimap. No, there isn't. No, fuck you. Wow. I guess they do punch in this game as well. I kind of don't remember really noticing it before. Well, okay, let's give it our all. Not our, like, some. Somehow, this didn't happen between our previous Doom streams, but I have completely forgotten all the numbers I need to press to get weapons. Okay, so remember what I said about giving it our all? I'm not doing it right now. I'm just gonna... Just wanted to tell you. It's gonna start eventually, but not right now. Oh shit. Hopefully there's no one behind me. Okay, there was no one behind me. The super shotgun is great with the imps because I never hit them dead on. And when I almost miss them, usually it means that they don't lose too much health and enter the stun phase, don't just straight up die. Ah, what the fuck was that strafe? Fuck was that? But he exploded, so I can't complain. Oh shit, I think he just jumped over. Oh, there's another one. Fuck it, let's do it. Portable acid, the worst nightmare of anyone who's played Doom before. Can you imagine if there was a demon in Doom that shot out acid floor? Man.
That would be nasty.
Yeah. Right, well there is this thing. Let me check the map for stuff. Nothing in this room at all somehow.
There's like special infected and Left 4 Dead and that does that.
Yeah. Having never played Left 4 Dead, I still somehow remember the fact that that's probably true. Is it in the first one or did it the second one add it?
Well, I don't remember if it's in the first one, but definitely in the second one.
Is that like at all worth playing solo, or do you pretty much need people to have any fun?
Well, if you play solo, you just play with bots.
Well, I mean, yeah, I know that, but are bots sufficient for entertainment purposes?
Well, like, yes, if you play on lower difficulties.
Ah, well, that will not happen. What level spoiler touchdown? Or lever spoiler? Well, please do. I'm sure I will encounter it, but there is a chance it's missable. And there's a chance that today I will miss it, unlike my last playthrough. Maybe it's in this room. Who the hell knows? Actually, it's probably not. This is way too far. In the room with the crusher. Well, before it's too late, let's see. Actually, we do return through there, but I might as well. I wonder why I noticed it randomly last time though. What was I looking for? There's some sort of torture device here that doesn't set it on fire. Oh, another fantastic jump drain. Man, I have not seen a single one of those things. Ah, well, I mean, okay. That's fairly non-hidden. I guess that door was locked or something. Thank you, Touchdown. I feel like maybe... I don't remember, I think we come back through here, right? I probably would have noticed it, but I might not have, so thanks. That's weird. Well, never mind. Now we can... Actually, we'll probably just go in here when we return. I do remember going out there. Maybe I just missed the fact that the teleporter had been closed before, so it must have been my destination. Anyway, this room gave me a bit of trouble, shall we say, on my last playthrough, so I'm hoping it goes better this time. At least, like with some usual battles before, where I used to die a lot. Now I just know not to be shy about just fucking BFG and chainsaw and whatnot. Yes, if I remember correctly, first there is a bunch of lost souls. Somewhere. I think they're just like... If they're even here, they must be flying. Oh, well, this looks a bit strange. Or do they just spawn demons immediately? Oh no, they do spawn demons immediately. Okay, so I remember having to do this. That's an easy way. And then quickly... Lost soul bullshit. For some reason, those shots killed the specters, even though I feel like sometimes... I guess maybe just part of that shot hit them in the ass. Because normally... What? Okay, I just got stuck inside of me. Yikes! One more. Normally a head-on siege mode shot doesn't actually kill them. Oh wow. However, Keiko, I am going to use this on you if you don't mind. Yeah. Imps cannot be invisible, I don't know why I shot there. Yeah, I feel like I hear... Ah, there's... Was it just you? I feel like I heard... Oh shit, well, not the best place to be. I feel like I was hearing pinkies there, but maybe I wasn't. Man, Mancubi, just with their sheer health amounts, they always give me pause. I feel like I always need to have some sort of big, cool solution for them, instead of just, you know, filtering them with whichever I'm using. Why do you give me fucking single shotgun? There is a fuck! A moment's distraction is enough. Well, at least I did significantly better than I did on my previous playthrough, so that's better. I should be able to do it now that I remember that there is a Baron there. I will not be distracted by it again. Let's see if I can repeat the Pinky thing. The Spectre, rather. Yeah, okay, so they are reliably killed with that. That's cool. There is another. Somehow also reliably killed. What the? Oh, okay. I thought I was doing the other one, but it just teleported me to that one. Okay, hopefully no one comes up behind me, because I'm focusing all my rage on this guy. And by rage I mean attention. Okay. Yeah, they're stuck on a stone. How unfortunate. You know what, I don't feel like dealing with you. Oh, insufficient fuel. Well, I guess I did feel like dealing with you. How did I get insufficient fuel? Weren't there like thousands of cans of fuel on the way here? Huh. Okay. Speaking of the way here. Okay, yeah, so the doors just close again. Was there one there already? Yes. Okay. Imagine if Doom 64 had these little soul certificate. I wonder if it would have been better or worse.
If Doom 64 had what?
These lost souls. Flying, exploding and half killing you with each hit.
Well, they were fucking nasty enough as they were. They didn't need to explode.
But if they exploded, they wouldn't like corner you or get you stuck anywhere, you'll be able to move freely after dying. Well, I mean, yeah, I guess I can see the point. Oh, low ammo. How unfortunate. Okay, what else do I have? That's good. Teleportation, almost. There is the third one, and I think, yeah, the Baron is already spawning. Well, I better not get any distractions. Where is the Mancubus? Is there a Mancubus? Yeah, there is a Mancubus. That guy better not kill me while I'm dealing with this guy. We should be kind of the opposite of what happened last time, or second to last. Right, well, guy, I need you down here. Whoa, what an idiot. What a massive idiot. Just jump down. Wow, good thing that actually that I think they did some damage. Yeah, okay. Maybe not a good idea to stick close to them. But I don't want to kill him outright. I want to bring him down to... I guess there is that one rune that would help, but it's unupgraded right now, so I'm not sure how much difference it will make. Well, but this is the best place possible to make the challenge. To do that challenge, or rather to complete that challenge. Pretty sure this isn't something I will be able to do accidentally, like I possibly could have done with Lost Souls. Speaking of, yeah, this will probably be another good thing for doing that one. Okay, don't need the Kaku demon right on my face right here. I wonder if Keikos take more damage in their eye, something like headshot style damage. Or in their mouth maybe. Fuck off! Holy shit. Okay, I need some help, I need some help. Jesus. Right, well this will not be enough. Okay, that guy left. Okay, this will make all the difference. Okay, this is enough, good to know. Okay, fuck it. Let's just use the regular old. Ah! I was sure that would hit the floor. Well, I guess as we can see here, collisions are kind of thin sometimes. Shit, well, you know, if I wasn't going for the burn, I probably would have cleared it. I don't think I was going for the burn last time. And that still gave me a lot of trouble, so yeah, this room is kind of justified dying there. Kind of stupid that I'm still going for the challenges even though I don't need upgrade points at all. But oh well, that's the nature of optional challenges like that and the curse, and one of the reasons I don't like them existing in this game. Feel compelled to do it, even though it like gives me nothing. Yeah, okay. I thought for sure all of them had been killed. I guess the spawn waves in this game don't wait for the literal last alien. Oh, I did something that made me do the double reload animation. I wonder if that's actually secretly more... What? Okay. Secretly more common. Wow, he's tired as well. A secretly more common animation. Man, I just need to step up. Okay, let's focus this time. I'm never not doing this at the beginning. Well, this is the best way to deal with this fucker. Okay, so if they don't wait for the last thing to die, that means I need fucking help. Yeah, I was about to say I need to kill the last one quickly. Yeah, but I don't have the other upgrade. Thank you very much. I wonder if this will be any good for other things. Okay. Considering how I'm nearly dead again, probably not. Oh, Jesus. Okay, don't have the chainsaw for that. Well, I mean, I can still do one shot with this at least. And they have positioned themselves nicely as well. All vaguely in the similar place. Okay, I need this help. Please give me help. Here's the other one. Shit! Well, okay. How's that moving chest called in English, I wonder? Where switch to things around like that. Fuck you! You're not killing me today. Fuck off. Oh, damn it. How nice. Above, fuck you. Well. Well, okay, you know what, I should have just killed him and went on. That's an interesting thought touchdown, that could be quite true. I wonder why they did it though, like, it's not like you can have one shell loaded in the first place, so you would have to finish it with a separate animation later. You either have both of them or just none. Yeah. Okay, are these a bit common? I guess maybe they are. And I shouldn't be abusing this because I used the minigun emulator. Let's maybe stay away from the cackles and just do this. Oh, there's the other one. Okay. Man, these rocks really shouldn't be here. To be even stuck on them. Okay, that guy's dead. Here's hoping. No, it didn't work. Well, whatever, fuck it. I'm sick of this one. I can be a bigger man and resist temptation. You gonna open? Yes, you are. I kinda wanna go back in case there's fuel somewhere in here. I feel like there must have been fuel. Huh. Did I just find a quick reload TP? Maybe it's not as quick. Yeah, you kinda have to wait for it. I don't know, maybe it's quicker. Alright. Man, this level manages to be both linear and a bit confusing at the same time. I have 3 secrets left, but nothing important. I guess I got to go into that. Oh right, sure.
Before the horde, but the Doomslayer. Despair spread before him like a plague, striking fear into the shadow dwellers, driving them to deeper and darker pits. But from the depths of the abyss rose the Great One, Satan's hand, but there fell the Titan, and in his defeat, the Shadow Horde were routed.
How quaint. Well, there's... Oh wait, no, it's that room with the armor and stuff. Yeah. So, to officially signify opening that lock, the level, I should probably go to that other place. But first, let's see if I can kill the rest of the demons with my berserk. I'm not even sure who I'm aiming at, I'm just clicking the button wildly. Yes! Magnificent. Now just give me another burn and we'll be set. Oh shit, my berserk is like hella long. What the fuck is going on? Fuck you, summoner. You aren't gonna summon shit. Oh well. Maybe we'll summon someone. Kinda wish there were more. Oh! There's even another Baron. This must be my lucky day. I wish there were more summoners in this game. They're cool, but still kind of underused. Wow, that guy looked like he just tripped a little bit there. Why do you have to die? Damn it. Damn it all. Okay, where is the path to the slime pit and shit? Probably can still go above here where I went for the yellow key. And yes, I did go here immediately last time, so I didn't grab or look at anything in this room. Yeah, that direction somewhere. Oh, and there's a guy that I guess I didn't... Huh. Could have sworn they were shown here as well, but maybe not. Silver guy, cyber demon model. Oh, is this door gonna be closed forever? Huh. Oh, maybe I can go back through the thumper room. Provided there is a way back somewhere. Maybe that's why I went through that before. To unlock the mud shit. E1 and 8. Do your thing. Does them smash all that furiously. Did I not? Ah, I guess it... Unless I'm misremembering the direction you push it in. Maybe it didn't save the animation, but it saved the fact that I pressed it. Oh, wait a sec, I keep forgetting it's not this. And somehow it's not even this. What? I did press the lever, didn't I? Did it unpress itself? In an unprecedented move. What the? What the? What the fuck? I guess there's some fuck up with scripting here. Well, guess we're gonna have to live without whatever power up is in there. This map must be unlocked already because I have definitely done it before. Oh well, blame the game on that one. Also a touchdown. I think that's an aspect that... I mean, it's kind of appealing to the Doom playing masses, isn't it? Everyone always says, ooh, Doom is about being this cool-ass badass that, like, just completely terminates everyone. Even though it kind of isn't, really. Well, I mean touchdown, technically, I guess if you can destroy hell, it's not the hell either, or if you can escape it, or even kill, like, the big shots of hell. Doomguy has done some fucked up things. Before joining UAC, Olivia was open to discussion about her endeavors and beliefs. She was known to have been an avid world traveler, served a 2-year tour of duty with the Global Science Council, and even spent time... Oh, there's a new monster thing. I guess specters, probably. Spent time serving as a missionary in South America, which she noted was a spiritual but frivolous pilgrimage. Since moving to Mars, she has become a recluse. Yes. Cutting off friends and family to focus on her secretive work on the Lazarus project. She is rarely seen outside of the lab and no longer attends board meetings or any UAC press events. Past colleagues of Olivia's have noted that this behavior may just mean that she has something spectacular to reveal in the near future, just like Betruger. Pretty much. Right, well, give me my Spectre. The Spectre is the unfortunate result of a misguided attempt to genetically modify the Pinky. Several Pinkies were gathered during the first Lazarus project scattering operation. 4 of the captured beasts were vivisected. While 3 of these experiments resulted in the death of the subjects, 1 resulted in a Pinky with limited psionic abilities. Yeah, this is where this lore gets a bit stupid, I feel. In an attempt to increase its ocular capacity, the optic nerve of a cacodemon was transplanted into the Pinky. After the operation, the animal was returned to its enclosure to recover. It is believed that the beast was accidentally released from its pen when its keeper, thinking the invisible Spectre had escaped, opened the gate. Several months after the first Spectre went missing, the second tethering operation captured 2 fertile specimens. Presumably, the original Spectre wandered into the Lazarus wave testing facility and was teleported back to Hell by a summoner. That's quite a reach there. Well, I mean, I guess we don't have quite the amount of Hell teleporters that you feel like you do, because in this game you go back and forth like crazy. It is unknown how the Spectre managed to breathe, but I mean, invisible, yeah, that would be kind of difficult. Or actually, maybe it would be much easier when you think about it. Wouldn't it?
Let's not go into creepy territory here.
Well, I mean, it's Doom. We're already in creepy territory. It is unknown how the Spectre managed to breed, but the psionic trait has carried to the offspring. Besides psionic invisibility, there are no known differences between Pinky and the Spectre. Except for the fact that the Spectre apparently dies to 1 siege mode to the face, and while Pinky's didn't used to. Yeah, I don't know why this shows me this again. Missing 2 secrets. So that whole... No, I did do that. I'm kind of wondering, because it feels like we're about to end the level. And where could those 2 secrets even be? I think I've collected everything. Did I collect that guy? Maybe, I guess the level thing should have counted as a secret, but it fucked up in the scripting. I feel like we've collected that guy today. Yeah, the pedestal is empty. So this probably would have been 1 secret, and I'm not sure if the lever, if pushing the lever is a secret as well. Oh well, not gonna dwell on it. I'm gonna punch these barrels. Oh, I guess the game will deny me even that. Oh well. Continue. Now I'm thinking, I wonder if I should divide 2 by 2 levels instead of 3 by 1 between the 2 remaining streams, because this level ends with the boss and everything. So it could be somewhat appropriate. You fought your way through hell and found the Titan's core. A portal gets you 1 step closer to the Crucible and defeating the forces of hell for good. You must crush the Crucible Guardians and retrieve what is yours. So where the advanced research facility thing where we meet Hayden might be my least favorite non-Mars level. This might be my... well, I mean, actually Mars level. This might be my least favorite non-Mars level, just because it's kind of It just does a lot of really unnecessary closing of doors behind your back. Basically, you might recognize the popular setup of a central room with locked doors and ways to go from here. Well, we get keys from and come back here and open new ways. Except it's done quite stupidly because, well, you will see, it doesn't even make any fucking sense, the progression here. It's just, you know, dressing to pretend you're still playing Doom with like key cards and shit like that. Even though it doesn't really follow the same design principles. And Doom guy can't really fit through or like cut through this top skin or something. Get touchdown. This does really not feel like hell that much. I mean, I would probably, you know, if nothing else, it feels like they have done just that thing in level design when you feel like every angle from every spot in the level should produce a screenshot that is like a painting with color contrast everywhere and shadow and light contrast. Like, this would feel a lot more like hell to me without any changes to the geometry, just changing the fucking lighting a little bit. Like, make it all uniformly dark for a bit. Or remove all the fucking color or the lighting from everywhere, maybe at least. It would already feel a lot more atmospheric, but maybe it's just me, I don't know. Does look Quakerish though. Another Cyberman Cubus entry, where was it? The work of Dr. Pierce and her biogeneticists proved successful, and several cybernetic mancubi are currently held in captivity within the Lazarus Project laboratories. Well, not anymore. They are held under the strictest USC security protocols, so there is no chance of an escape. Citation needed. Citation, rather, I suppose. Trying a little bit of humor there. Why is it still giving me Titan's Realm exclamation points? That's kind of weird. Well, one thing I don't want to miss is the lore bits, because I really want that last. I guess it must not be the last Olivia Pierce log bit, but some other log section somewhere. The one message, I guess it must be in the last level. The one that ends with Olivia's address to other people that goes, "May you all rot in hell," or something like that. Really want to read that one again, because I've read it my first playthrough and I've been missing it ever since. Okay, this level seems to have different hell battle music, so that's very welcome. As much as I love the choir thing and the other. Okay, that was just kind of not particularly avoidable, but whatever. What's producing the lighting? Is it something here? Literally that little sconce there, I guess, too. And well, at least it says dynamic lighting, which is pretty cool. Yeah, touchdown. I guess, I mean, Doom 1 was kind of fucking colorful as hell, but it had, I don't know, just different materials at different colors, and not just... I mean, there were different colored torches, but they weren't giving off light. And still, yet for me, the most hellish is like Limbo or whatnot, where Limbo is pretty much just, you know, brown dirt on the ground, some type of thing that I don't remember, and green marble walls, and sometimes blood.
And in his terrible rancor between worlds, and through time, the Hellwalker found the wretch who shall not be named, but in his heresy was loyal to his evil cause. The wretch adorned the Doomslayer in a mighty armor, wrought in the forges of hell, impenetrable and unyielding, with sword and shield of adamantine strength. The Doomslayer set to banishing all that were left unbroken by his savagery to the void.
So is it just me? Or does this sound like anti-Doom Guy hell propaganda? Literally, they're like, okay, Doom Guy is evil, we're the good guys here. Doom Guy is evil for killing us all. That's maybe not my favorite piece of lore there. But yeah, the wretch is a character otherwise unspecified. Apparently someone gave this version of the Doom Guy his armor and maybe weapons. Maybe it will be elaborated on in the next game, maybe it will not. Oh wait, what are my things? Kill a man with a pistol, well that's not happening. Kill 2 Kaiko demons with one shot, that might happen, I don't know. Wait for it, kill 10 demons with explosive well, I mean, barrels one should be. Stop kicking the fucking barrels, come on. No, I need you to... Okay, you know what, just shoot it. And I didn't kill anything, I think. Just die. Well, I have kind of given up on challenges by this point. It occurred to me just now that I never tried shooting ragdolls to see if they're still active in some way. Apparently they're not. Man, this sounds like Serious Sam music and not Doom 4 music even. Okay, you know what? Can I upgrade my pistol a little bit? Oh well, that's not happening. Oh, I'm standing in the goop. Right, I forget that he does that. But yeah, like who was actually writing those chronicles? Like why does that one sound straight up just political propaganda for demons and by demons? That's just kind of retarded. Any barrels? Yes, okay. Tactics. Almost Zelda here with my problem solving. Ah. Oh, I have infinite ammo as well. That's good, yes. Because I'm over 100 armor or whatever. Or is it just being at full? I don't remember. I think it is over 100. I should... There we go. Give me 4 more armor bits somewhere. This. Before someone shoots me again. No, that smells like armor. Heck yeah. Well, at least I damaged this asshole. That's good enough for me. Oh, touchdown, that's interesting. I didn't ever notice that. That's reminding me of Quake 4 to some extent. But you know, since that I'm not sure what I was going to say there since, but I feel like that stone made the wretch sound like it was of hellish origin. So I wonder if we get like a demon wife from Doom 5. That would be kinda neat. Okay, who killed me last time? I don't even remember what killed me last time. Ah, I was standing in the goop, right. Because I was doing this. No, I'm not doing this, fuck it. Wow, that brick got loose. Interesting. Huh. Was it always a noob floor or was it embedded in the wall somewhere? I actually never noticed there were physical bricks. Oh, level of immersion. Right, well, let's try to navigate this insanity. What opened? That's the big question. What opened? Yeah, touchdown, but I'm mostly hoping it's my theory, which would be a bit like Might Magic Clash of Heroes, if I think about it. Because like Jezebeth, I think her name was, is like the best character in that game. Come on. Oh wow, I'm gonna die. Well, maybe I'll get armor out of you. I'm far off from 150, but who knows. Every little bit helps. So speed, aka the lamest power up. Okay. How many freaking Dagos can there be? No. Oh, okay. I think I just killed someone else by accident. Yeah, you better fucking run. I really like this guy. Not design-wise, but like gameplay-wise, it's cool. Oh fuck. Cool new action for an enemy too. You just shoot instant rays of damage. Oh, I would have used this speed there. Man, something makes me really want to fight Mancubi with the super shotgun, but this is such a terrible idea. Ah, this might happen yet. Holy shit. I guess that was the recipe all along. Just wait until he's in the zone. Okay, I'm just going to assume I've picked up both of these. And that's secret level, that's House of Pain. Well. Okay, well, whatever, let's read this if they're pressuring me into that. Oh, we did get another necropolis, I guess when we entered probably. I don't know why it showed me Titan's Realm instead. So get rid of this. The necropolis. When the expedition of that year reached the Great Steppe, massive structures were found, unlike any other edifices yet seen in Hell. It is believed that these structures were native to this area, absorbed into Hell when the civilization was conquered. The construction bears resemblance to many known earthly architectural movements and several unknown, potentially extraterrestrial, designs. Most of the structures appear to be religious or spiritual in origin, I wonder how they determined that, and have been corrupted to pay homage to the dark magic of Hell. Although the expedition ended in a total loss of human life, it was considered a resounding success, not only for the vast amount of data recovered by the scout bots, but also for returning the petrified remains of a massive Shadow Lord, believed to be an ancient Balgar demon. That's the Cyber Demon, if I understand correctly. The presence of such high-ranking demons in the necropolis suggests that the area holds some item of extreme importance or vulnerability to the demons. Current research suggests this may be the lost artifact known as the Crucible. However, no further expeditions to this area have been planned under explicit instruction from Olivia Pierce. Hey there, the icon of sin looking motherfucker. Rest is important if you are to be a productive advocate. Good lore for hell. I approve. However, downtime does not need to be wasted time. When not working on the Lazarus project, take some time to think about what comes after when we open the gates. I don't know why I inserted the when in there. Where does this devotion and hard work lead? Why are we doing this? To answer that, you must picture yourself transported to the wide open umbral plains, or the steps of the great cathedrals of Argent Dunur, or the glassy shores of the Lake of Fire, which we don't see, unfortunately, in this game. Imagine yourself worshipping before the icon of sin, in awe of its splendor, even as it sleeps till the call of ages comes. Envision chanting the names of dark lords in the correct order, empowering them with your rote learning. Fantasize about how it will feel to sense the caress of the Bukavak, whatever the fuck that is. I don't recall that name anywhere else in here, so maybe it's something just, you know, something. As it rises from the blood pools of Angrax and strangles the life out of you. Now you can return to work, advocate. For now, you know why we do this, yes. That's very passionate. How did the song go? Man, I will sing it when I remember it, but I don't remember it. Okay, where was I was going to? Maybe the lever. It should be to the right, which will not open. And this is why I don't like this level. Because I believe that is now lost to me forever. Fuck. Well, that level is most likely unlocked unless it opens when I pick this up. No, of course it doesn't. Why would it? Fucking Necropolis. But that level should be unlocked. Because I kinda remember trying it in the classic maps anyway. Ah, now this is weird. If the lever is here, then why? I must have a way to get back there. Oh, cool. Never mind. Well, you know, it still locks doors behind you, but not as much as could have thought from this. Didn't see Touchdown's message, but retroactively, thank you in case I would have needed it. House of Pain. I don't know why I just did that instead of this, but okay. Ah! Come here, shotgun! Where are you going? This is not the sound this should be making. Okay, well apparently there's an entire continuation of this room there, which somehow we can't even access. Fuck is the deal? I guess maybe there's a wall, but it's not on the map. Weird. That was the spread that looks like the hell out of map. Oh! Wait a oh. Ah, yeah, now I get you. I don't think it looks like that. Didn't that sprite have like 3 sticks in it and not big old whole pole? I don't know. Maybe I haven't taken quite a close enough look. This guy is sad. He's very sad. Heartbreaking. Now give him back my missiles. Micro missiles, to be exact. Ah, well, I will look eventually touchdown. So you can do this at least at any point. But when you come back with the yellow key, the other passage is open for no big reason. I mean, couldn't they have at least made that a yellow door as well, perhaps? Unless... Actually, I don't think there is like multiple colored doors in this game at any point of the same color. Man, after Quake Champions, these just look like I have to destroy them to get scrolls. Oh hey, there's that symbol for you. Should be doing this to save a couple shots. Never mind, that guy jumped down. What an asshole. Stop giving me a single shotgun, I never use it anymore. Maybe I should, but you know. This isn't... Okay, well, whatever. This isn't the old Dooms where you have to actually conserve your... Well, actually, you don't really need to conserve your ammo as much in the old Dooms either. Hi! Hi! Fuck. Hi! Fucking hi, okay. Finally, I killed one entirely with a super shotgun. There is many cocodemons more than I prefer there to be. Which is 2. Already more than enough. Fuck off. Oh my god, you don't die from that. Also, this room looks reasonably coherent, apart from whatever that glows on the ceiling. Like, looks quite catacombish. But overall, I can't really distinguish which level these rooms are from, the last one or this one, because they are just kind of the same style. Well, okay, this is suddenly getting tight. Ah! What? Okay. I don't know if it's desperate touchdown. I feel like it's elegant enough. Like 4 platforms with Mancubi on them. That's. It's not like does not detract from anything in this game that it exists. It's not particularly un-Doom 4-ish. I forgive them for it, which I'm sure they were waiting to hear. Fuck off everything else. What the fuck even happening was. For some reason I got stuck in his corpse. Okay. That went as it should have gone right off the bat. Okay, you know what now? I shouldn't be using any railgun type weapons. Oh, there's 3 of you. Okay, well, that's not my favorite situation to be in. No one else better fucking spawn while I'm dealing with this guy. I tell you what. I'm not even like remotely attempting to use the rocket launcher's ultimate mastery thing, which is like multi-lock-on or whatever. I'm not even sure how it works. Okay. Okay. That was quite dumb. But I guess it worked. Well, the best time to get a power up as usual is when the fight is over, except it isn't. Fuck you! Okay. I've enjoyed that usage of my quad damage. Man, it's too bad you can't probably go back into that part. Because I actually should have checked if I got all the lore there, both of them. I must have. I think that this one was the hell propaganda thing and this one was like... well, some other thing. Also, hey, is that a boss arena we see there in the distance? Probably is. Not gonna even bother with the ammo, because I know it's not gonna make any fucking difference. But I could use the... and by ammo I mean armor. But I'm bothering with the ammo, so that was not true what I just said. I'm just trying to catch you guys off guard, to filter obvious lies from sincerity.
What the fuck are you even talking about?
Well, apparently you're not paying enough attention to know. That's your own damn fault. Okay, now I remember on the Ultraviolence, my first playthrough, this particular room was kinda tough. But on the second Nightmare playthrough, it for some reason was rather easy and was over in like 1 or 2 tries even. I have no idea why. There is like fucking barons in here and everything. Meanwhile, stuff's going on, we're waiting for an elevator or something. Might as well kill some demons. Yeah, that was not the best use of rocket launchers, but... would have been cool if he could impale himself on those spikes. Yeah, I hear more fuckers. Okay, yes. Fuck you, ghost gun, you slow unloader. Ugh. I don't know touchdown. Technically I would have time for Vega, but I'm beginning to feel like I should top this off with a couple attempts at classic maps and call it a day. And next week I'll do Vega and Argent de Denure. Particularly now that I know that you get other weapons than the pistol, I could probably attempt to beat Underholes. Wow, that guy should have hit me by all the logic that this game has shown so far, but... Okay, so these guys are almost kind of fun when there is no one else around. Fucking that, what? Okay, that's done. I'm being pretty bad right now. I don't know why I didn't consider there would be assault from the back. Hey! Jeez. Loves you, even if you're ugly as hell. Give me help, please. Okay, no idea who I'm hearing about there. Oh, hop, zoop, zap, zoop. No. No, I'm stuck. Actually, I wasn't stuck, but I was in a situation where I could have been stuck. Or is it? Did he die from that? Well, okay, I guess the BFG weakened him sufficiently. Well, yeah, I don't know why. I guess I remember there being much more revenants, honestly, in that whole fight. Oh well. Time to do the silent hill and fall down again. Kind of awkwardly, but what can we do?
Yet as the mighty Titan fell, and dread engulfed the armies of doom, the demon priest priests of the blood temples laid a trap to capture this scourge of hell, insatiable even by the vanquishing of the Great One. The Hellwalker sought prey in the tombs of the Blood Keep, and blinded by his fervor, the lure drew him in. The priests brought down the temple upon the Doomslayer, and in his defeat entombed him in the cursed sarcophagus. The mark of the Doomslayer was burned upon his crypt, a warning to all of hell that the terror within must never be freed. There he lies still and evermore in silent suffering.
You know what would be worse if that suffering was not silent, but I was forced to listen to this retarded narration the whole time. You know what the worst part? What's the worst part is about that narration existing? The fact that that guy whose name escapes me at the moment, who made the soundtrack, he felt like including those quotes in between actual music, like dividers between parts of the soundtrack, and that's like, ah, why would you do that stupid shit? That's retarded look sounding. Yeah, touchdown, this part is kinda neat, though I am kind of over the upside down thing, even though not really like, but I don't know, it's just kinda weird. Doesn't have quite the effect on me that it could, maybe because there's not as much to see here as there could have been. I wonder if we're, I mean, that's kind of like a skull and a spine and places from that look like the other levels, especially that whole situation down there. Reminds me a bit of Aneros from Undying, but I mean floating in the void with rocks and buildings. Floating in the void with rocks and buildings. Potato, potato. Yeah, I understand touchdown, there is more to this area, but I don't know, just never really done much for me. It's just the idea of shit floating in air never seemed scary or creepy or evil to me, so... There is not much else here to... Oh, that guy was kind of clipping through the rock. There is not much else here really to convey the atmosphere of hell, other than the thing that doesn't work, which is unfortunate enough. How am I doing with those upgrades? Speaking of 5. Well, I might as well go into dexterity a little bit, switch weapons faster, sure. Grab ledges faster, sure. Swap weapon mods, well, that's probably not going to be useful, but whatever. Something last to strive for. Like, that's not creepy, I don't know. Fucking giant stone statues of demons. And blood! Yeah. For as cool as this place looks, they really, like, missed opportunities to make it actually interesting. And there's our last upgrade. For a weapon I'm no longer even using. Okay, I'm gonna take the hint there. Where's lore stuff? I guess there is no lore stuff left in this level, unless that last bit counts. I'm not sure that's lore. Data log. Looks like a bunch of lore in one place.
He must not reach the crucible.
Interesting how sometimes I guess they do some sort of screen white gamma correction bullshit, because in here the glow of the glory killable people is straight up just kind of pinkish instead of orange. Yeah, this thing has quite a wide beam now that I've upgraded it. Well, it served me well. Yeah! Why are you jumping like that? You're fat. You shouldn't be jumping. Maybe that's a prejudice to say. Oh hell no. Fuck off. Yeah, that's a nice take on the horse skull or whatever with weird horns that the Icon of Sin was. They really kinda stuck it in a random place though, and I don't believe it's intended to be the Icon of Sin, but just a reference to the image. But the entity that is called the Icon of Sin in the logs is probably a separate thing. Well, I might as well grab this and kill. If I remember right, there's... Oh no, there's straight up a Baron for me. I thought there would be pinky shit in here, but maybe they come after I kill the Baron. Wow, that was quite easy actually. I guess maybe my speed made me give me an easier time close to him. Yeah, because otherwise this would happen. Wow, he's just throwing behind him like a badass. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck me. Well, okay. Was it stated that it's in the necropolis? It's only mentioned in the lore that belongs to the necropolis, but in the second lower bit. Yeah, imagine yourself worshipping before the Icon of Sin. Umbral Plains. Well, this doesn't seem like the fucking plains in an underside of some island floating in wherever. Or the steps of the great cathedrals of Argent Nur, or the glassy shores of Lake. I'm pretty sure this just lists a bunch of locations in hell. It doesn't mean anything regarding the possible location of the Icon of Sin. And that would be a really stupid place like the ultimate evil motherfucker. Okay, just take your aggression out on the barrels. Okay, I don't have speed anymore, I have to remember that. What powerful weapons do I have? I guess I have the chain gun, which is cool. And no matter how much I use it, I always feel like it's underused, so let's do it. Or I could just chainsaw one of them. What the fuck? 150, okay. No, I don't touch down. What is it? Is there some little detail on it, or do you shoot it and it says something, or what? Okay, I think I just click through the thing everywhere. Okay. Wait, other direction. Yeah. This guy. Fuck off. Now with the mines I will just take this while there's fighting going on. How the fuck are you still alive? I'm still alive, to be frank. Okay, well that worked out much better. Usually I have to fight them in this corridor here and it really doesn't work. Shoot it with a rocket, you say, huh? You know, honestly I'm wondering why I have never done that before. Gonna have to save the actual rockets for it. Oh shit. Okay. Dead barons. Well, we've seen a bunch of dead barons on walls. Actually, I'm not seeing them right now, right here. Maybe they were inside? Well, too late for that. I guess, yeah, they are inside. But there were a bunch in the last level. In the other parts of this one.
Man, just all this time I was thinking, what kind of secret can you make, like with a reference to iOS? And then I understood what I kind of did.
Fucking icon. Yes, this is exactly what I want to do. Fuck off. Okay, that was kind of a bit. What? Who? Okay. How is he able to just throw those balls without even moving his arm appropriately while turning away from me? That's... I guess that is a level of mastery I would expect from a Baron of Hell, but still kinda bullshit. I think I'm gonna transfer back here for the stuff that is still here left. Aha, double kill, motherfuckers. Didn't one of these levels have a challenge of killing 2 Kek demons? Well, I guess I have done that before. Oh hey, speed again. Wonder if I can make this with speed, probably not. It's actually haste, not speed, but you know, details. Oh hey, and speed also makes this deployment quicker, that's cool. Ah shit, well, you know I have the answer to this, I don't have the answer to this, fuck. Synchronized barons. Okay then. Well, I feel like that exchange was adequate. Aha, boss time. So this boss, I think gameplay wise is my favorite in the game, but it looks kind of retarded. I wonder what you will think of it, Keep. You tend to think more things look retarded than me. I usually take more things seriously than you.
I'm just gonna switch to YouTube for a while.
Okay. Also,
because I want to see it in high quality.
Bunch of weird worm things here on the way. It kind of look like Half-Life barnacles with a more of a body. I wonder if that'll come up. Probably not. Also, visually, I think the arena here is kind of the worst. of the boss arenas. And there's our dagger retracting itself. So the retarded part of this guy is his animation as he runs towards you. It feels like he's doing some sort of ballet move, to me at least. Like he's jumping on one leg. Actually, now that I look at it better, he does actually properly run, but it always looked kind of silly to me. But the good part about this is, oh well, can't fuck that up, is the many ways you can stun him, and he's very susceptible to just getting told to be TFO. That doesn't make any sense. Getting BTFO'd with the super shotgun, basically. And stun locked. Because he lowers his shield. Oh, well, didn't manage that again. I guess I should save my shot time for when he does that, because you can knock that yellow ball into him and that shocks him as well.
Well, I don't know. I don't think this guy looks bad. But
Like
it kinda looks...
He looks like some
strange.
sort of gorilla. There we go.
Like for example, when yesterday I saw that Mother of Demons final boss in Doom 64, which is like something completely new and never been done in Doom before. And that one boss looked like it belonged. This one doesn't look like it belongs in Doom.
Yeah, it's like a stone gorilla with magic. I don't know. If anything, it reminds me of like the weird things I heard about Doom games before I knew Doom games very well in school. Like, some guy in my class told me that in some Doom game there was a fight with a knight who was invulnerable, but there was a bird flying behind him and you needed to shoot the bird to kill him. I think I might have told you that one before if you forget, but bears repeating. Okay, so by the way, that shock you give him when using his own sphere, speaking of, by the way, I would rather have the vacuum rune as usual. That shock pretty much gives him the state of the cyber demon after a BFG shot. Well, that kind of fucked. Of the BFG shot in that he drops health if you shoot him during that state. Okay, that probably I should have changed the direction of dodging. Yeah, touchdown. That's my. I think it's the most enjoyable one to fight, but it's just all around. The arena is bland as hell. And he looks like, well, I already said multiple times that he looks like himself. And that fucking run as he holds one of those things like in front of him. That's so stupid looking to me. Gonna give him more space to do it. That fucking run, that's the most like stupid Doom animation I've ever seen. Come on. Good stuff. Okay, I really like this, almost feels like Dark Souls. Like repulse when he drops his shield and you shoot him to stagger him. Actually, it would feel like Bloodborne more, I guess. Like the... Yikes! Okay. There's also another reason why this feels quite a lot like Dark Souls, but we will see that a bit later. And the first time I played this game on Ultraviolence, I had no idea there were like tactics to these bosses, like, well, not tactics, but just this thing of stunning them. Okay, that's quite a cool move. Throws his club, it flies around, shoots fire and shit. There we go, there's instant health, because it was lying around. And I still have some left over. I like that they I like that they utilize jumping in boss fights in this game. And just movement, not just, you know, shooting. Well, you're one those away from death, my friend. But, and this is why it's Dark Souls. Now there's 2 more. At least I can't fall off the roof there. And also this is even easier, because I don't know why, but it is. I feel like it is easier than the first phase to an extent. Okay, well, at least I didn't completely that on that, I guess. So one of them is like a mage, one of them is a physical guy. This guy continuously tries to approach you, the other shoots shit. That mage just stood in the air, I suppose. And the mage is the easiest to deal with using that shocking thing again. But on the other hand, you might find yourself interested in just running away from his shots, because at the distance anything is easy to dodge. And just doing the running gorilla first. Okay, I forget what that does. Okay, just ring of fire. But you should probably always, I'm not sure those shots are like homing or anything, but I feel like you should always probably shoot them off. Oh, okay, he decided not to do that. And neither of them has shields at this point, so this is also another reason why it's easy. Oh, never mind. Kinda hesitated there all around for a second. Enemy from Quake 2. Ah, that fucker. Well, no. That's the green impenetrable force field is the only reason. There was a guy in Quake 2 expansion, like I think the gladiator enemy, but with a green force field. And that force field was not just a rectangle in front of him like the base Quake 2 enemy. That guy is like the worst enemy of the game, speaking of. But yeah, if anything, he has kind of more proportion than shape like these guys. Okay, and they're stuck on each other? No, not quite. I guess I enjoy this fight because it's the boss fight where the shotgun is the easiest to use, and in the other, well, I mean, actually, I guess in the last boss the shotgun is also quite useful, but I don't feel Cybergame is a very good. No, he's not a very good, but he's also not a very good boss to fight with the SSG. So this is kind of a delight. And I'm probably gonna run out of shells soon. Ew, wow. Okay, never mind, I have a lot of health in the arena available to me. I'm just invulnerable. I'm fucking invulnerable. I'm immortal. You losers. But I think it might be my favorite FPS boss. Like at least one of my favorite FPS bosses of all time. This is straight up Dark Souls boss style in an FPS game. And we all know Dark Souls have almost the best bosses in video game. I guess it really fit me. I really like, and this is like so much better than Ornstein and Smoke because it's actually quite possible to keep track of both of them. Yeah, this does work as well with rocket launchers. Oh, I guess one guy levitates the other guy there, that's what's going on. So mage levitates the, I want to call the melee guy just the gorilla, for lack of a better term. So I guess the mage levitates the gorilla there and slams him on the ground and creates a shockwave. I never noticed that's what happens there, that's quite interesting. Okay, now he's going, no? Okay, he's just gonna fire at me. Also, I feel like they have separate healths, but I'm not quite sure. Oh, and he can drop them. Okay, cool. I didn't know he could drop them both. Yeah, they have separate health pools. You could see this guy is already healable. So you can't just shoot one and completely go through this boss. Where is the other one? Well, he was sneakily coming behind me there. But yeah, much easier than a Cyber Demon, and I almost feel like this should have been the first boss. But it's straight up just the coolest thing. I really like this boss. Yeah, tear this shit apart. Also the idea of a little worm controlling the big costume thing golem. It sounds like it could be cool, but I have no idea what should have been changed about it to make it actually cool, because it's like, oh, okay, I see what you were doing, but I don't see why you thought it was interesting.
Something similar was in Mortal Kombat movie.
Ah yeah, Reptile, right, Reptile. Speaking, actually, this whole aesthetic is very Mortal Kombat-esque as well. 90s, crazy hell dimension, colored lights everywhere, bones and stone statues especially. That relief that we were looking at for a while there in the previous level, that was a bit Mortal Kombat-esque. I liked in Mortal Kombat X the intro to the campaign uses a whole, like, also statue complex, I guess, statue something, bunch of statues, rock statues, to tell like the history of Mortal Kombat 9 to catch you up to the start of Mortal Kombat 10. And it's just, I will not be told otherwise. I feel like that's inspired by the aesthetics of the Mortal Kombat movies. But enough about that. 90s are cool, not in Russia, but generally they're cool. Let's get this 3-head dagger. Actually, it's not a dagger in any way, but you know. And these guys are like, hey, bro, what you up to? Yeah, cool. And Samuel has installed a book inside me, and he has another book on his side, so he can just cheat laws of logic and reality and summon me at his will, without needing to wait 30 moons or something. You reclaim the Crucible and are returning to Mars. You must close the well, the power source of the Hell portal on Mars. To do this, you will have to make one last Hell jump. Samuel has a plan to send you back to the well's location. He will need your assistance to carry it out. I find it kind of amusing that in our situation it's easier to jump between Hell and Marth back and forth. Did I say Marth? That's a Fire Emblem character. No. Between Hell and Mars back and forth, and then just in Hell travel to the other place. I guess it makes sense if everything is fucking floating in the void. But it's still kind of jarring to be able to jump back and forth so much. Anyway, let's hear the intro of this level, and we're going to go into the classic maps and eventually stop.
You have the Crucible, and with it the means to contain the power of the well. We have a plan to send you there. Vega will walk you through the process.
Man, I didn't pay attention how many secrets I had in the last level or anything like that. Oh well. I guess I could look up on the internet where that piece of lore is that I want, but I'm just gonna trust that it's in the last Hell level. Actually, no, fuck it, I'm gonna look it up. I'm just gonna trust it wasn't in any of the levels from today, but technically I could always probably... Wow, this drill was positioned very carefully. I can always go replay a completed level and get the lore bit off camera somewhere. Also, that music again with a ping ping. Vega, last entry for Vega, is powered by a mix... Oh, and also let's read about the Guardians. Of unrefined Argent plasma taken directly from the Argent fracture in UAC technology. While details regarding the development of Vega are a closely guarded secret, it is rumored that Vega's core is powered by a piece of arcane technology found near the Argent fracture. You know, it could have been a cool story direction if Vega went ballistic at some point, like good AI characters usually tend to do in sci-fi. But he has remained quite a faithful and loyal companion to us. Provides us with upgrades and shit. Yeah. This probably will not happen in whatever possible next Doom game, so it's kind of a missed opportunity. But it would be quite cool if there was like this huge AI computer that was infected by Hell and corrupted by Hell and did like System Shock 2 things to us here and there. That would be kind of interesting. Man, the more I think about it, the more I arrive to the conclusion that they could have done so much more with this game, but they have done already so much more. So not so much more, just so much. But they could have done so much more. There we go. The behavior and calculating power of Vega is unprecedented AI theory, and the system is to some extent self-taught. After the initial core software was uploaded, Vega began gathering data from all the UAC subsystems without oversight and effectively took control of the Mars facility operations. Vega also proposed a more effective method for processing Argent plasma into Argent energy, devised better analysis theorems, and even designed new Argent compression schema, allowing for the development of Argent caches, and later the Argent accumulator. Thank you, Vega, for nothing. Motherfucker. I guess he didn't pick up morals, shockingly, from the UAC databases. The borderlands between Titan's Realm and the Great Steppe is home to one of the most ferocious demons yet found, the Biomech Hellguard. While there has been no direct human contact with this beast, it was discovered by scout bots during the second... I cannot help but slip into proper pronunciation. During the second Project Lazarus testing operation, confronting this demon signaled the end of the expedition, but the scout bots did manage to send data to the relay beacons before they were destroyed. A detailed study of the few video frames that were captured before the equipment was destroyed revealed that the Hellguard is actually a parasite housed within a bone and keratin exoskeleton, so I guess technically it's not stone, even though it kind of looks like stone. Parasite imbued with enormous quantities of hell energy provides power to the Hellguard and controls its actions entirely. Before entering the exoskeleton, the Hellguard exoskeleton is a lifeless husk. That sentence is structured really badly, or is it just me? Before entering the exoskeleton is a lifeless husk. Like, is there some sort of Inception bullshit going on, or like, hey, I hear you like exoskeletons. Let this exoskeleton enter your exoskeleton. That sounds really uncomfortable. Probably would chafe quite a little bit, or chafe, or however you pronounce. Attempts to retrieve the parasite alone have proved fruitless, as the uncoupled demon is too weak to survive passage between dimensions. What a loser. Once coupled, however, the demon presents a daunting and relentless enemy. Not really. It's actually quite an easy thing to fight. Okay, let's hear Vega, and we're gonna end. Vega, come on.
This is my primary operating facility. It is where I was created and where my core processing unit is maintained. It takes approximately 2.4 terawatts of power to sustain my operational capabilities, but it has been decided that we can use that power to send you to the source of the portal. I will not survive the procedure and am unable to self-terminate, so I will walk you through the process. All interior and exterior facility doors have been secured. You will need to begin by finding a way in and disabling the security systems.
So I quite like this level and this little story bit here, because it's like the Doom 3. I guess actually Doom 3 didn't really have a lot of twisted things. It was just kind of dark all around. But it's a sort of twisted that feels like it fits Doom, because basically there's this computer. There's really weird lighting in here, by the way. But basically there's this computer that even talks like a human being, like of approximately 50. What the fuck is with the lighting in this corridor? Bad, bad. And he essentially will be just instructing us step by step on how to kill him, which is kind of creepy if you think about it, but maybe the full effect is when you actually hear like the bits where he says, okay, now to kill me forever do this and stuff, but that will be next week. Let's just get a little tease of the environment, which will end in like 2 minutes next time. We're in the snowy parts of Mars, which apparently exist, like a pole or something. I think I recall on the Mars model in some graphic somewhere, like loading screen or whatever, there was like a little white splotch on the north side. So unfortunately, roughly about like where that little bent thingy is where we go inside and not see this outdoor location anymore, but oh well. These mountains look pretty cool. But yeah, for now let's go exit to main menu and attempt a couple classic maps and then end. Nom, 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 nom. I wonder which ones I should even try.
Just go in order.
I guess I might as well. I wasn't thinking about doing them all, but most of them should be manageable. Oh shit, what did I just do on YouTube there? Give me a second. I think I just pressed something that made YouTube think I wanted to quit, to exit the dashboard. Okay, back to the stream page with the. Yeah, touchdown. I was kind of thinking about that as well. I wonder if there is there a way? I've never played multiplayer after the game was released. Also, this texture mapping here is kind of horrendous. So I haven't seen the new environments in deathmatch. Is there a way to play without other people, or do I have to find a server to join it? Okay, so they don't give me anything apart from the pistol here, which I guess is fair enough. Also, I'm feeling very cold at the moment. Delicious compression. This was moved. Inaccurate. God damn it, it's time. Yeah, touchdown. If you would check, that would be much appreciated, because I would not want to have to constantly respawn and walk around like other people trying to just look at stuff. Apparently you can just climb in here. Okay, cool. Fuck off with your stupid fucking shot. Also, with the classic music, it's much more apparent how they make the music go quiet when you do those finishing moves, whatever they're called. Wow, I completely forgot. Well, those things. And I don't think it works for the classic music. Man, I still remember the Doom manual telling me if you want to... no, if you have to kill more than one imp with a pistol, it's time to find better weapons. And why give me shells that I can't even pick up apparently? What? And I can't switch to anything else. Ah, maybe I just have full ammo but no weapon. Yeah, no, it says health max, but nothing about the ammo. Well, maybe I don't need the shotgun for this. I wonder how the barrel managed to tear him into like that. That's kind of silly. Oh shit! My perks don't carry over.
LOL.
Oh well. I nearly beat it though, and it's not really difficult. Let's just go straight this time. And ignore everyone in the way as well. Just fucking.
Speed running.
Yep, I'm speedrunning this classic map. Oh, but fuck, yeah, that thing. Go! This texture is inaccurate, by the way, it's not how it looked. It wasn't like... I think it wasn't 2 parts repeated, it was 4 sections of that. Fucking how does that reach me even? Okay, maybe I don't need to kill shit. Also, I was under the impression that you were supposed to see the Doom guy's old hard face in the helmet in the death animations in these levels, but I don't know if I've ever seen it. Fuck it, bypassing everyone. I don't remember if that happens. I guess that does happen in the original. Just fucking hit the barrel. Okay, thank you. Probably gonna be another one. Oh, I can't E whilst charging. Yes, I beat the secret map. Cool. Except not really. Well, now I have. Anger, nuclear plant. Well, that didn't work. The guy just saved his life. Actually, I should probably do this. Oh, but I get the shotgun here, cool. And I didn't intend that, but let's pretend I did. I have to wonder what the backpack does in this game. Did it give me just a bunch of ammo? Or maybe it upgrades like your ammo as if you picked up an Argent cell. That would be kind of cool, but I feel like they probably didn't think to go quite that far. Yeah, so this wasn't this way, like gradients repeating. It was... The texture is meant to be like this and then backwards. Amateur solving. Hey guys, I'm watching. Neither is that guy. I feel like they all start facing one direction. Not then placed. I don't know, maybe they are placed like in different directions, facing different directions, but yeah. Let's see, do they all look in that direction where I am right now looking? Or I guess they didn't put all the enemies in here, right. Finally I get to look at the proper model of the chain gun some more. I so wish you didn't have to look at the 3-barrel bullshit thing with that very useful weapon mod. But I'm gonna go there. Yeah, okay. You know where I'm not going? I'm not going in that fucking maze. Fuck that. There's a bunch of zombies in there. Also, I feel like this texture on the steps is wrong, but not right on that. Okay, cool. Thank you, guys. Man, this makes this game not look as cool as it is. This is kind of a terrible situation to finish the level off. Maybe I should just use the pistol. Oh, they can't aim for shit. It's like permanent invisibility on me. I like this delay where you can spin around in nearly black screen thing. Toxin refinery. What do I have? Shotgun only. Well, it could work. Oh, you don't fucking blow a barrel next to me, motherfucker. Apparently you did. Actually, I don't know. Maybe it is due to super shot. I'm kinda glad that those barrels are that damaging though. When I remember to stand far enough away. Also man, this is my childhood nightmare just reverted or something, I guess? Because you could never escape that pit, but now I can, because I have double jumps. Is it gonna be a barrel? Yes, thank you. Yeah, can't jump in the window. Betrayal! guys have given myself in my opinion. Maybe they could have used more of them if they were weaker. I guess they did have a limitation on the number of enemies on screen, or not on screen, there's active period at the same time, so I guess I could forgive them for making tougher enemies, but like, why did they need such a complicated AI or whatever made them only have 12 at the time? Why not do Series 3 style, which was like a better Doom game than the Doom 4 almost. Oh shiz! I don't want that. I don't want that to happen. I don't want this to be happening right now, but well, that didn't quite work like I hoped it would. No! I was one button press away from saving myself, but there was a fireball flying at my ass. I guess. I wonder if the secret level exit is here. This is kind of why I'm playing this level thoroughly, because I would have honestly skipped the next one. Yeah, I missed all the fucking barrels. Hoping that barrel would be visible. Oh, what the fuck is going on with DJ? I guess someone blew it up. No, you're swimming slightly differently. I don't remember that gap being there, but to be honest, it might have been. Oh boy, no, fuck that place. I remember on the SNES when I first found that window and opened it, I just fucking got decimated because there's so many zombies on the other side. I didn't even see what was going on. I'd rather not have to worry about the barrel. Wow, what an idiot. No! Don't do that. This feels like what I imagine Brutal Doom feels like. Completely different balance, everything is wrong. Just worse in every way than the real Doom. Yeah, is this secret still going on? Can't really hear the thing. There we go. The fireballs just kind of fall off. Flying on the wall. Yeah. Man, this should be much darker. They didn't really capture the differences in lighting levels. Oh, but what? I guess the secret level entrance isn't here, or? Because it used to be, you would walk out of this and this would be open here. But it doesn't lower. Oh well. Also, this is... I don't know, they just kind of did random things. So basically this is how that texture is supposed to look. I don't know why they put it correctly on this wall. It'll be a mystery. Also, I feel like this texture was mapped like this in the original game. How fast? Nah, you fucking shoot that barrel. Ah! Well, I might be fucked. No, I'm not. Okay, another childhood nightmare averted. These pits. Fucking die. Man, being able to jump out of these pits. Pits? What? Pits? Is very good. How is he still not there? What is going on? Fuck off. Yeah. Almost died there, probably. There's that burn there that I really didn't want to happen to actually. In any capacity. Now I wonder if the light is gonna go away here as well. Or if they will just not have done anything to the light. Nope. Wow, this is kind of sick. This engine cannot handle light levels apparently. I wonder where is the chain gun at. You know what, I also feel like maybe we don't have to do all these levels. They are pretty long. And we have kind of gotten the idea of what the enemy differences make them play like. Where the hell did all these guys go? I guess they despawned. Better not kill myself in those barrels. So yeah, maybe I'll go into like the more unique levels like the... I guess I did finish the Tower of Babel last time. So I'll give the... Phobos Anomaly, I think its name was, a go. And we'll call it for now. Yeah, well, good enough. Good enough. I'm not starting from the beginning. Fuck that. Sincerely, with all my heart. Well, it's okay, yes. Classic maps. Phobos Anomaly. Which others? I guess we do this one. I mean, we don't do this one, but it exists. Also the Damned. Oh, that's your favorite map, Hippocat here. With the Berserker you have to pick up and the dark corridor tunnels. Tower of Babel, Slow of Despair, also your favorite map. I kinda wanna see, honestly, also Damned and Slow of Despair, but first let's go Phobos Anomaly. At least this still works.
Hey, at least the game didn't freeze.
Yeah, that's better. There should be an auto map here, come on game. Okay, so these guys, I don't think I've ever gotten past these pinkies, I'll be frank with you. They kind of fucked me up something years. Oh shit, I have the chain gun. Oh, maybe that will help. Actually, no, it won't, because they're armored from the front. And I read the message touchdown, but I have nothing to say about it. I guess it is kind of interesting, though I haven't noticed that they particularly just like almost never trigger. In my experience, they do sometimes trigger. I mean, often enough for it to feel consistent. And these maps might be more cramped than the real game. Yo, fuck off! Jesus Christ. Man, at least they don't have tricks and traps. Okay, do you remember Doom 2 better than Doom 1?
A little bit better, yeah.
Do you remember in Tricks and Traps where you get the rocket launcher? And there is this white hole where just a fuck ton of pinkies get spawned on your ass?
Yeah, I remember.
I wonder if that would be possible with any weaponry in this game, besides the BFG maybe. Oh, but there's this, which I remember about now. It's kind of ridiculous how pinkies are more dangerous than parents will probably be. You know what? In the spirit of that observation, I'm gonna use this. Look at how fucking misaligned all the textures are, and yet there is no secrets in here. Shame.
Good job killing 2 monsters, Antroid.
Fuck yeah. I didn't think I could do it. Wow. I do wonder how this map ends in this version though, that would be kind of interesting to see. Fuck waiting for that. Oh, and those assholes just spawn because there is no room for them, literally in there. Good thing there are probably no specters though. Oh boy! Single shotgun versus these guys, that would be interesting. Maybe I can find some ammunition. Actually, I don't feel like searching for ammunition at the moment. Fucking hell, how did they manage to make Barons easier than Pinkies? What the hell is going on? Huh, I had a rocket launcher this whole time. I wonder if that would have made Pinkies easier. Oh well. I like how those textures, like on the two sides, are vertically mirrored. I better approach it so that you can see better. Like one of them is clearly upside down. I don't remember which one. I think this one is upside down. The left one. Yeah, let's go die in the dark room. I also enjoy how the music takes a bit to loop. Criticizing Doom 4. Isn't this fun? Yes, it is kind of fun. And I think these textures are upside down as well. Because the shadows are above, which doesn't really happen. Oh, it will just end the level here, okay. I wonder if I can shoot the rocket launcher and kill myself during that ending. Hells of the Damned down. Man, the Cacos have like 10 times more, well, not 10, but they take what, 5 rockets instead of 2 usually in the original. Oh wow, these are not even solid. Cool. And that is already open. That seems inaccurate. At least to SNES Doom, at least. At least.
Man, you'd think that making this kind of level doesn't really require a lot of effort. Why do they half-ass them so much?
I don't know. That's a mystery. The best part is, you might remember I sent you an image once of one of my levels from Doom Builder 2. Exported as a like 3D mesh, so I rendered it in some other way. And literally, they could have done that, and nobody would ever know. They probably have tools to like export the levels to geometry. I doubt they recreated them by hand. But the texture mapping could have been done automatically as well during using that tool. It was not how fast. Oh, fuck this. At least they probably won't put Barons in this. Fuck me! This place is not very well balanced for these pinkies. Holy shit. I'm going to give this only a couple of attempts, because fuck that. But yeah, they definitely could have made a program of some sort just to make this automatic for themselves, to put the textures correctly without any flipping or weird distortions. Okay, you know what? Okay. Actually, that's not gonna help at all because it will run out before I can even open the way. Oh well. Maybe for the next attempt this will help. There's a small consolation. Fucking kill. Okay, cool. Die 1,000 fire deaths, please. Ah. Oh, I think there was the face there on the helmet. Man, what were they even thinking with those goddamn pinkies? So I think they do take more damage in the mouth, but that kinda cost me almost all my health. Well, good thing there's like a fuck ton of medkits everywhere. No. That doesn't heal you, that only gives you the power up that I don't want to waste on this little tunnel. Right now I'm gonna waste it on the pinkies, and I hope there are no pinkies in the tight dark corridor maze later in the level, because literally they wouldn't be able to fit in there, I think. Let's hope they didn't find a way to fit them in there. I think I'm also faster when I have the berserk, which is interesting. I guess it makes a bit of sense. Thank you for the quick animations. That guy just got split. Well, I'm back. Can I find someone else? Open some doors? Damn. Wait, this doesn't seem right. I don't remember what this was, but I don't think it was a silver ball like that. Then again, my most exposure I have to Doom is, of course, the SNES port. Okay, this was a chainsaw. I guess they just... I already have a chainsaw. Okay, well, that could have helped. But the pinkies will take like 3 fuel though. Right, I will leave this fucking maze for now, because I remember what kind of shit is in there. Or should be in there. Man, that's kind of fun. Timing. What the fuck? Okay. I guess there wasn't enough space here for an execution. It's kind of fun timing the shots so that they hit them in the mouth. Man, I don't have enough for the other corridor. Oh well, but I actually don't ever have to go in it. Go over there! Now close the door peacefully. Thank you. I wonder if the fake exit is also in this room. Huh? Was it just me or did something like... shit? Oh yeah! When I jump into the ceiling, the door disappears in there. Fascinating. Right, well I don't remember which door has the yellow key, so let's go on this one. This doesn't have the yellow key, so fuck it. I think this one has the yellow key, maybe. I also wonder if there will be crushers. Ah, fuck me. Fuck! The Keiko demon is quite an enemy in this. Luckily I didn't actually do that much. We can... Last try, unless it ends like really abruptly in a ridiculous manner. Last try for now, I don't really care about finishing this map. Even though I am curious about the crushers and the fake exit and all that. But we always have the next stream. So we might take a look at the multiplayer environments, at the render styles, and like 1 or 2 classic maps. Also, I don't like how selective they were with which classic maps to represent. Like, there are tons of maps I would be interested in trying in this, but I guess maybe they chose the ones that don't need many enemies in them or something, or whatever, I don't know. I would like to play freaking Deimos Lab, aka second best Doom 1 level, or maybe even the best. Okay, I don't know why I'm doing this, I will just go take the thing from the place and kill them all. Okay, that guy was just almost carried into the ceiling by the door. It was kind of amusing in every possible way. Okay, can I kill someone else? Maybe that Kaku. No, I'm not having enough time. Well, fuck it. I'm gonna ignore the Kaku demon now in there. Much more ammo this time. Fuck you! Open! Okay, so there was a Kaku demon that killed me, and I think I will just use the chain gun against him. Where was it though? Was it this? No! But this might have a crusher. Oh bollocks, I didn't really want to go into it. Brute force, but it worked. I have no idea what that switch is supposed to do and anything. This level is a mystery to me. I was so scared of it on the SNES. Oh, hey there. I wonder how that kills you. I almost want to find out, but first of all, let's take a look at the secret exit. Shite! Well, let's just be safe. Oh, there's lost souls, there's fucking... Fuck! Damn it! Damn it, 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 I can't believe you just did this. Well, you know, next time. What else? I guess the last one I just did the return to desktop. Well, never mind. I guess my hands knew better than my brain what I wanted. So, next Saturday we'll finish up Doom 4. We'll do the Vega level, the last Hell level. We'll do the other things that I mentioned just now. And that'll be that. And since Metroid Prime is most likely going to be longer than this, I'm not sure. I considered maybe streaming Undying on Saturdays after Doom, but I also kind of think maybe I feel like just going Prime on Saturdays and nothing on Sundays for a while. Just having slightly easier time. We'll see. I have the whole life ahead of me to stream Undying, so I don't want to hurry. But anyways, thank you all for coming. Mostly touchdown on Hippocat, but there was supposed to do there for a while, and whoever watches this in the archive is also welcome to consider themselves thanked. But for now, goodbye and see you whenever Hippocat. I guess, are you going to stream after this, Hippocat?
I guess maybe later.
Well, whenever. Later today in Hippocat's stream or tomorrow in mine of Metroid Prime. But for now, goodbye. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.